Okay, vortex. So, say you're driving down the road. Say somebody cuts you off in traffic. What do? Do you make it all about you? A lot of people do. A lot of people will be pissed off about that for the rest of the day. You know? They feel like somebody mistreated them. They'll hold on to that. They'll hold that grudge. And if they ever see that Nissan Sentra again, you don't want to know what's going to happen. Because people are fucking stupid. Emotional basket cases. Now you can say whatever you want about me. It's probably true on some level. But I don't react. If people do something fucked up, I don't react. Because a lot of the time, they don't even know. They're not even aware. Some people cut you off in traffic because they don't see you. Because they're just oblivious. They're just dumb, you know? Then other people cut you off in traffic because they're selfish. Maybe they have somewhere to be and they're anxious about it. I'm not saying that their behavior is correct, but there are lots of reasons why people do a lot of things that they do. And we can make it about us, or we can take the high road and go, oh, maybe that person's just an idiot. Because most people are fucking morons. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I do that's very, very questionable. But rather than questioning it, people just make assumptions about it. Whereas, they could just ask me, like, hey, Amy, why are you putting this online? Why are you feeling to do this? Some people have asked that question, and I appreciate you. But the point that I've always made about society is reiterated by people that refuse to ask questions. So you make all kinds of assumptions without ever attempting to address it, you know, in a way that would allow the person to explain it. And, you know, this has been an ongoing thing my entire life. People misinterpret things that I say and do, and they make it about something else entirely. And I could sit down and explain it to them, what my true intentions are behind some of my actions or behind some of the things that I've said. It's usually stuff that I say that pisses people off, not really stuff that I do. But if I do something unconventional, people act like it's the end of the fucking world, and it's hilarious. How much of their life revolves around society's concept of right and wrong. Nobody even knows what that is. So, if something's immoral, then I'm going to feel guilty about it, you know? So it's like having sex out of wedlock, watching any kind of pornography, and everything's porn. Okay, everything. Like, if I'm on social media too long, I feel like I'm watching porn. If I watch somebody's content, also, I can feel superior to the person that made the content and shit on it. Now, I don't actually do this, like, I would never leave mean comments. I mean, I have left mean comments before, like, a long time ago. a long time ago, I left comments that weren't very nice. Not very many. I didn't do this often, but I did it enough to feel bad about it. So, like 3 times, maybe. But yeah, like, I have watched stuff that I think is bad, and I pat myself on the back because, you know, oh, I'm not that way. At least I don't do that, you know? But that's not good to be doing that either, you know? Like, even if I'm right in my assessment, I'm wrong for wasting my time focusing on what somebody else is doing that I don't like. So, I'm grateful that some of these people exist because they corrected me without even realizing it. You know, I'm not going to name names or anything, but there are people that have made me realize certain things about myself. And if I resemble anybody, especially people online, okay, that I think are just wasting a bunch of time and starting drama and talking trash and just being a toxic person, okay? Like, the main issue with social media is that it attracts really toxic people. And why wouldn't it? Because you don't have to take any real responsibility for the things that you say and do online, you know? I'm one of the few people that will. I'll be like, yeah, I totally fucking did that, and I'll explain why, you know? If you'd ask. But that's the thing, like, my favorite political commentator is always getting shat on because of his positions that he has willingly admitted. But I actually think it's way more offensive, like, when you own whatever bad thing you are, and you own the fact that it's not understood by society, and you own the fact that people are going to misinterpret it and think it's weird, and people still got to make it whatever they want to make it. You know? That's really annoying, but I can't get mad that people do that because they have the internet on their person all the time. And it's limiting their capacity, not just of critical thinking, but of critical feeling. You like empathy, man. Gotta go. Like, empathy is very misunderstood, but we'll talk about that later.